Hey everyone! Today I'm going to show you a ton of new activities and gameplay that we could do with The Sims 4 Cottage Living. Thank you so much EA Game Changers for providing me with early access. So early in fact, that this is not the final version of the game and anything can change between now and release. So without further ado, let's get into all the new fun things that I discovered. We have two new traits. Animal enthusiasts are obsessed with animals and seek their company often. They have an easier time caring for animals and getting closer to them. Lactose intolerant Sims will become sick if they eat dairy, but they'll feel great if they've avoided it for a while. With the new aspiration, country caretakers want to tend to the countryside and befriend all the animals and critters. You'll be asked to do things like purchase an animal for your home lot, socialize with wild animals, purchase a garden patch, and explore the neighborhoods in Henford-on-Bagley, which, by the way, is one of the most beautiful worlds I've ever seen. If you want a full tour, including all the new houses and lots, make sure to check out my world tour video. We're also getting a new base game update for lot challenges. In addition to the 3 lot traits that we currently have, we can also have 3 lot challenges as well. Off the Grid is already available, but the other 2 come with the new pack. With the Wild Fox trait, wild foxes will appear on your lot, being a nuisance to your garden, chickens, and rabbits. But don't worry, there's a few ways to fend them off. Simple living requires ingredients to cook all recipes. Cooking with ingredients just makes food taste better, and it's a whole lot of fun. One way you can live simpler is by growing your own crops. Simply click on the new garden patches and select the crops that you want to purchase. There's lots of different options in here, and this does work a little bit differently than the way the crops currently work. Once you select your seeds, it will produce 9 plants, but with some care and watering, they can actually grow into a few medium-sized crops, or if you're lucky, a single giant crop. You can also purchase fertilizer, such as the hassle-free fertilizer and the vitality fertilizer. Fertilizer can also be acquired from your farm animals, so make sure to have plenty around. There is a new uprooting interaction that will have your Sims actually throw away your current crops, so be careful not to select it unless that's what you want to do. Watering a garden patch takes care of all of the crops on that patch, so you only have to water it once to get all 9 of them. In order to cook with the new Simple Living challenge, we can actually grow our own crops, which we just saw, or we can acquire goods such as eggs and milks from our animals. There's also an option to go grocery shopping, which we can do through the phone or by simply clicking on the fridge. But we can also go to the grocery stall, which I'll show you when we visit the town square later. Now, each recipe will tell you the required ingredients, so you know exactly what you'll need in order to cook it. Some recipes call for any cheese or any bread, so you do have some options in what ingredients that you use. You can use items in the fridge, or an individual Sim can pull them from their personal inventory. We're about to place a grocery order using our phone. A menu pops up with a wide list of ingredients to choose from, and you can select multiple quantities. It will give you a total at the bottom of the menu, so keep a tab on how much you're spending. Once your order is placed, a Sim will deliver the goods. So make sure to click on the Sim to accept the order and they'll bring it inside. Otherwise, if too much time has passed, they'll just drop it off at your front door. Sool, come on in. Once they bring your groceries inside, you now have the option to leave a tip. And then you can unload your groceries, which will send them straight to the fridge. Now that we have the ingredients, let's call the entire family to bake a cake. Yes, kids can actually help prepare the meals now. Here's our daughter climbing up on a stool to reach the counter. This new interaction is so wholesome. I feel like I could just watch this forever. Now that we have the cake, we can go ahead and have a picnic. Let's grab some more food from the fridge and stock our new picnic basket, which we do get 2 different versions of the picnic baskets. Time to head outside to the picnic table. You can pull out the individual items, or you can simply set the table with everything that you brought for the family to enjoy. I did have a bit of trouble getting the entire family to sit down and eat together. Often one of the Sims would get up and eat while standing, but they would still continue the conversation. I guess it's a lot like real life, trying to get everyone to sit down together to enjoy a good meal. I love this new interaction. Even though it's a bit glitchy, I think it's so adorable that we can actually prepare our own food and sit down to enjoy it together. Cottage Living also brings canning to the Sims. We can now jar up many of our fresh ingredients to preserve them for later. We happen to have some fresh mushrooms in our inventory, so let's go ahead and get started. First, we're gonna chop up all of the ingredients. Once they're chopped up, we'll put them on the stove to simmer for a bit. Let's make sure they're nice and ready for canning. Once it looks good, we'll go ahead and pour the contents into the jar. We'll throw on a lid and boil it, and what this is gonna do is help seal the top. Look how adorable my mushroom jar is. I think we're gonna have to do a taste test. That looks delicious. Okay, I want some. Seriously, give me some. She looks so happy. But wait, if you're still hungry, we can now order Zoomer's food delivery. That's right, a delicious cooked meal can be delivered straight to your doorstep. Look at all of these options. I think we're definitely gonna have to grab the Capri salad and some chicken stir fry. A sim will arrive with your food just like they do with the groceries. You can accept the delivery once again to have them come inside and give you your delicious food. Sool sool. And of course, we'll have the option to leave a tip once again. Let's go ahead and unbag our food and enjoy our meal. Thank you for being on time. She said, thank you for using Zoomers. If you enjoyed my service, please leave a nice rating. And if you didn't, please keep your mouth shut. Oh my goodness. Don't worry, we'll give you a 5-star review. All right, now that we're nice and full, we can relax with some cross stitching. You don't even need to put the entire box in your inventory. You're just gonna need the hoops, and then you can pretty much cross stitch wherever you like. There are different size hoops you can get, and there's ones that mount to the wall as well as ones that you can just set on the table with a little stand. I can't tell if this looks relaxing or terrifying. I feel like I would be pricking my finger exactly how she is right now. But there is a new skill, which I believe goes up to level 5. Nothing says love and patience like a carefully stitched piece of art. Cross-stitch pieces are perfect for decorating, selling, or as a gift for the little critter hanging around your garden. Oh my gosh, I love that we can gift that. You can choose from 3 different hoop sizes and get to stitching. Just beware of resting stitch face. At some point, we can also unlock Stitch from Reference, which will allow your sim to take a photo and stitch the image yourself. I'm so happy to see some new hobbies. Now let's head to town to meet some of the locals. Here you can enjoy some time at the pub, find information about the townies and the local fair, and of course, do some shopping. Certain NPCs will have an interaction to help them with errands. You can select up to 3 errands at a time. Once you accept them, they'll pop up like a gig and you can complete the task to receive some rewards for your help. This one is called Welcome to Henford on Bagley, and it looks like the reward is an assortment of berries, llama wool, and animal treats. There's also another one called A Friendly Visit, which will include a reward of a local meal, berries, an upgrade part, and a chance of receiving a cross-stitch pattern. Looks like for this specific errand, we'll need to catch a fish, browse the garden or grocery shop, and ask the grocery deliverer about their dreams. Interesting. Speaking of the grocery stall, they do have a rotation of ingredients to choose from, and I believe that they change daily. While here, you can also sell many of your own items to earn some extra simoleons as well. Let's head on over and see what our selection has today. Looks like we have some basil, some fish, lots of berries, some milk. Make sure to keep your eye out for those really rare treats like the golden milk or some special animal treats that you can give to your animals so they produce some really special products for you. You can also get some more basic ingredients here like flour and sugar. Across the way is the garden stall, which works the same way but offers a different selection of items. You can also send your Sims window shopping. Although they can't actually purchase anything, they do get a retail therapy buff and stroll and take a look at the different window displays. There's also a clothing store which you can actually click on and it lets you change your outfit. I think that's actually a pretty fun surprise. I hope one day they make it so we can actually shop by clicking on the window displays as well. In the middle of Town Square, there's an information board. Here you can learn more about the locals and their roles in town. If any of the NPCs pass away or you add them to your household, they'll actually be replaced with someone else, with the exception of Mrs. Crumplebottom. No matter how many times you try to get rid of her, she will keep respawning. So if you add her to your house 10 times and they respawn a new Mrs. Crumplebottom, you're actually gonna have 11 of them running around. I mean, that math doesn't add up because I guess you could only have 8 Sims at a time, but you get the point. You could literally create an army of Mrs. Crumplebottoms. I wonder if we'll run into her at all today. Through this board, you can also learn about the Finchwick Fair. Fairs are held on Saturdays across from the pub between 3:30 and 9:30. Different fairs allow for different competition entries. For example, this one is for chickens, so you'll be able to submit your chickens and or your eggs to be judged for a chance to win rewards. Everyone leaves with a participation ribbon and I believe a small prize as well. During this time, the grocery and garden stalls will also have some unique items that you could purchase that are specific to the festivals. Oh, is this Mrs. Crumblebottom? I'm such a fan. Let's give her a rose and tell her how much we adore her. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how exciting this is. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, what? Ow, wait, hey, stop. Oh my gosh, that certainly backfired. Hey. Listen, we're just a big fan. You're amazing. You're incredible. I love you. Why on earth are you treating me this way? Listen here, young man. I will not be treated like an object. Whack him with your purse. Oh my gosh. Oh no, did we just get straight into a brawl? What the heck? Who's gonna win? I mean, we're definitely gonna kick this old lady's butt, right? Oh no, we've been crumple-bottomed. I think it's time to head home. All right, now that we know about the fair, let's go ahead and prepare. We're gonna make our famous chocolate pie. It's a secret recipe passed down from our grandmother. I have all of the ingredients, so let's get started. I can't wait for the townies to have a taste. I know they'll be begging for more. I might be lactose intolerant, but that won't stop me from sharing the love with everyone else. And no, you can't have my grandmother's secret recipe. Okay, that looks delicious. Quickly before we go, I'm gonna grab my llama to enter her into the competition. Yes, just like that, she went straight into our pocket. I can't forget my chicken either. Let's go grab Cluckers. Now that we made it, I'm entering my prized chicken Cluckers into the competition, along with one of their eggs. I'm sure the judge will see that we're clearly the best in town. I didn't realize the pie competition wasn't today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and share with my new friend. Did he just leave? Look, I know I'm lactose intolerant, but it just looks so good. One bite can't hurt, right? All right, looks like it's time for the judging. I can't wait to win. What? Our egg doesn't have a crack? What the heck is she talking about? What? It looks like we had some bad cluck and didn't win. At least I'll get some pity cheese and a participation ribbon. Boy, that was a long day. I guess I'll just go put my ribbon on my wall and put my animals back. Darling, please go back to your home. And just like that, she's out of my pocket. Now that we experienced the Fenchwick Fair, it's time to explore the Bramblewood. And of course, we're gonna look for the infamous creature keeper. I don't think he's too far from the park. Now, rumor has it that he'll trade you animal products for the cutest outfits for your animals. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh, look at the waterfall. Oh, that looks like his house back there. Let's go say hello. So while we're here, we can also just purchase animal clothing, and we can also offer to help him with some errands. He's got the cutest yard, and of course there's beautiful wild animals just all over the place. I believe this is also where he will teach you how to forage, but I'm not sure exactly how that works. With the errands, it looks like we actually have 3 different choices today, and there appears to be some good rewards, but we definitely cannot leave without grabbing some outfits for our adorable babies. They're gonna look so cute. By the way, if you missed it, yesterday's video was everything you need to know about animals. You can actually check out all of our babies in their brand new outfits and find out more. So make sure to go watch that if you haven't already. While you're at it, make sure to subscribe for more Sims 4 Cottage Living content, including a ton of builds coming your way. Please don't forget to like the video and comment with your favorite new activity. I think my favorite has to be the grocery shopping and cooking with the actual ingredients. What's yours? I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!